This is going to be the first video in a new series I am working on that's going to come out every month, where we break down the upcoming box office for the upcoming month, what's going to win its weekend when the movie is released. We are looking at the top 3 films that will gross for their weekend debut. I'm not going to keep going into the whole month and the weeks because there's going to be some significant drops off and a lot of stuff is going to change during those things. I'm just looking at their weekend, their Friday, their Saturday, and their Sunday, and we're going to see what are the top 3 movies of the month in terms of gross for their box office weekend. I think it's a good month to start with is May. May's got a lot of good movies coming out and a lot that I want to see succeed, a lot I want to see drop off. And I'm going to look at my top 3, the ones that I think are going to win the top 3. But before we do that, there are a few movies that I would like to see actually, getting there. Some things that have potential, but I don't think they will make it. First off, there is Snatched. That movie with Amy Schumer, Goldie Hawn. That's a weird one, right? They get kidnapped when they're in Ecuador or something. A lot of stuff is happening. It's an interesting concept. Amy Schumer is kind of a box office draw these days. People would go to see her. She's a really famous stand-up comedian, really about this time, so I can see that Goldie Hawn can get some seats in there too. But it's gonna be tough. This could either be a really funny movie that people will go to see, or it could be a huge drop-off no one wants to see. Opening weekend, I'm not expecting this one to make a lot, but it does have potential to make a lot. Same thing for King Arthur, Legend of the Sword. This is an interesting concept. I talked about it before in one of my other videos where I'm not really excited for this movie. There's a lot of stuff about it I don't care to see. It has potential to be good. This could be a really good movie. People go see. People would understand. They'd like Charlie Hunnam. He's a pretty big draw. He has people that, go to see him in these certain projects. So he could be a big draw to that. I could see him doing that. Guy Ritchie in the same hand. Some people don't like his style. It could work. Maybe sometimes it couldn't. A lot of stuff like that could happen. And same goes with Alien Covenant. It looks incredible. I think Alien Covenant looks incredible. Some of the stuff in it, it's pretty alien-like, pretty similar to a lot of the other stuff. But it's Ridley Scott coming back doing his Alien movie right. And this one people could fall for. They could fall in love with. This could be the surprise hit that nobody was expecting. I would love to have put it in my top 3, but I really don't think it will make it. I'm expecting it to do good, but not super great. And that's a problem. I like the idea of this movie doing good. I want it to be great. But it has potential to flop or to just exist and not really make enough money to be important. So coming in at number 3 on my list, now that we got those out of the way, I have this one. I was really debating, should I put Alien in its place? But no, it's got The Rock, it's Baywatch. Baywatch is going to make money. It's got The Rock, it's got Zac Efron. These are names people care about now. It's got big potential for people to like this property. It's a previously existing property. It's going to make money just on that alone. And it's funny. You got The Rock in there. He's a big draw. People go to see him in anything he does. Hot people on the beach running in slow motion. That's always been a draw to people. I really think this one's going to make it in the top 3 of the month. It's got potential. It's going to do great. And even if the movie is bad, it's still going to get people out there if they think it's funny. I personally don't know if it's that funny. Some of the stuff we've seen with Zac Efron, it gets me worried. I'm a huge fan of Zac Efron, but he doesn't really seem funny in this movie. A lot of stuff he's doing is just kind of worrisome. But I can move past that if this movie makes a lot of money, if it makes me laugh in other ways. I really hope it does. I do. Number 3, I have Baywatch. And what is going to be the second highest grossing for box office in their weekend debut? Pirates of the Caribbean, Dead Men Tell No Tales. I don't care about this movie in the slightest. Am I going to see it? Absolutely. If you can get Orlando Bloom to put on weird barnacle face, then this movie is worth your time. That's the only reason. There's people that think, what's his face? Javier Bardem's going to do a good job as this Balthazar guy. I don't care for anything I've seen with him. I'm a huge Javier Bardem fan. I think he's an incredible actor. This is such a low blow for him. And we got Johnny Depp back. That again, Pirates has made so much money. I think a lot of their movies have grossed $1 billion. This is going to be a tough one. People are either going to get sick of this property or they're going to be on for it again. This is the last chance. And I think this is a lot like Transformers now, where the movies haven't been really good, but they're making so much money that people can go and see it. I really hope this movie is good. I really hope it's good because I want to like this franchise. I don't think that it's been good since the first movie. I really hope this works, but it's still going to gross a lot of money nonetheless. Johnny Depp, Pirates, an already built franchise, and Javier Bardem, I guess. Is he a draw to movies? I don't know. We'll find out, but I do think it's going to surpass Baywatch. But I do not think in its opening weekend it's going to surpass Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2. This is going to be the highest grossing movie of May, because this is a property everybody likes. Everybody loves the Guardians. It's exactly what it's supposed to be. It's going to be fun. It's going to be campy. We have a baby Groot, which is in a lot of the marketing, and that's going to be a big draw to people. There's a lot in this movie that's going to make people interested to see the property. A lot of stuff in this that people know. Marvel is a known brand to succeed. They haven't really failed yet. So that's going to be one of the big draws for people, is to see Marvel and to see Guardians and to see Chris Pratt and all these people we know and love. This movie cannot fail. It's going to be the number one grossing movie of May. I am calling it right now. And if it's not, that's a shame, because I honestly think if it doesn't, then it's going to fail, because it has to be number one. That is my list of the 3 movies I think are going to be in the top 3 for the grossing of May. Let me know what you think. What do you think is going to be the highest grossing film of May? What's going to have the biggest opening weekend? Just let me know. I'm excited to see and listen and that kind of shit. I will catch you guys in the next video, and good luck.